There's a nice example of American muscle. Hey, we got Ryan here from Streetcar Chronicles.
What's happening?
Well, tell me about your engine.
Well,
this is impressive.
This is an old rear Morrison 468. I think it was built first in like 90 or 91.
Wow, what a history.
It was kept up by rear pretty much through its life until the, I guess, 2010, somewhere around there. And Schumacher, who used to work for him, he was really good friends with my buddy Tony. He continued, taking care of the engine for him, and he freshened it about 2 years ago, and Tony kept it as a backup, and I picked it up from him because he's going back into wheelie cars, the wheel stander stuff, and he didn't need it anymore. So, but it's a 468. It's 13-to-1 solid roller, Jessel belt drives, got Brodix BB2 plus CNC port heads, old TRX2 Edelbrock intake, and
I love the old school manifolds and things. I just like that mix of old and new. You can't go wrong with that.
That's kind of my idea with it. See, I really love 60 mile cars, but this car here has a special place in my heart, and I wanted to build something kind of street freakish, kind of bring back the old look, but I think make it work.
Yes, I think you did it. I love the dual fuel injectors.
I appreciate that.
How does that work? You having great luck with that?
Well, so far we haven't had any luck at all, but we actually just figured it out. We had the Nevlek guys come by here. They heard us. We had some tuning problems with it. It's been backfiring, like it's got too tight valve, or like it was off a tooth or two on the distributor. Re-stabbed it 4 or 5 different times, and he comes over and he goes, "It's a lean pop." I said, "I know it's a lean pop, but I can't figure out where it's coming from because I thought maybe it was coming from the plenum."
Right.
Because I couldn't get a gasket for this whole thing, so I had to make one. And anyway, I sprayed stuff all around here, and I couldn't get any kind of changes.
Okay.
He comes over here and sticks his hand over this bolt hole right here that's not being used.
I see that.
Sucking it right in.
There you go.
So I guess this is for the old 781 style iron heads for the big blocks, and these heads don't have that provision.
Sure.
So I thought it being flush against the mating surface and clamped down, it shouldn't be a problem. Well, it is. So we ran these bolts in there with some pookie. We're letting it set up.
And I got to say, that's country boy engineering, but it works.
Hey,
in a pinch, that works. That's what hot rodding, that's what racing is.
Oh man, whatever you got to do.
Yeah, whatever you got to do to make it pass.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, Ryan.
What's that?
I said thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah. Really? We have the mostly old cars and rust. Patrick?
Hey, sir.
Ed, Ed's Machine.
Ed's Machine. Hi, nice to meet you.
How you doing? Tell me about your day real quick.
Well, so far we haven't broke anything, but we were just trying to get through tech right now.
That's good. Well, good luck, Patrick. Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
There's no place else I'd rather be right now.
All right.
One of these days.
Yeah, we need to do that. Well, I'm talking with Russell here. Now, he's got some stock car technology, and we know how these stock car guys, they know how to bend the rules. This car, just a little bit. Yeah, thanks, Russell. Wish you all the best. This is Big Block 402.
That's right.
And that thing sounds healthy. The videos don't do it justice.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I wish my big block sounded like
And we got Chad here.
I'm sure it will soon.
This is Mr. Square Body Stuff. Get you some of that. Thank you.
You bet.
Thank you.
He's not too far from you. He's closer to you than I am.
Really? We've got Steven here, Big Block 402. And this thing does, on the channel, doesn't even do it justice. This thing sounds totally lethal. And he's got a siren in there, which I dig, is totally cool.
Oh, it's and it works. It's off a 50s something police car.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Sounds awesome.
So tell me about your motor.
All right, so the 402 is a standard bore. It's got
Nice.
stock dome pistons in it still.
Yes.
It's got a 294 extreme roller cam in it.
Right, I think I remember that when you did it.
It's at a 781 large oval ports.
There you go.
And I got a Chinese oval port intake, a dual plane intake.
There you go.
And a 750 vacuum secondary Holly on it.
There you go.
And MSD 6AL. And it runs great for
what it is.
For stock bottom end 402.
Stephen, I love the large oval port heads, and I used to tell people I built a lot of large oval port heads, and we would put like the LS6 or LS7 valves, you know, the 2190, 188s,
Yep.
and we would bow hog them, port them, and on the street they actually work better than square ports. And people don't believe it, but they do. Don't throw your large oval port cast iron
I have a
heads
set of
away.
820.
They are
I have a set of 820 large oval ports.
Okay.
That are bare, and I've had those for about 15 years. and I've been
there you
saving
go.
them.
There you go.
I did have a set of peanut ports and a 268 XC hydraulic cam in here before this, and it ran decent then. It just didn't sound as choppy now as
Sure.
it does.
Well, I think it definitely sounds good.
Sounds great. I'll find out today how it runs. I've had the truck for 33 years. I got it in 1989, and it was blue. My dad paints cars, so we painted it in 1990, and I drove it in high school. It had a 327 in it with 11-to-1 compression, so I had to buy that $1.12 expensive gas. I couldn't get the 88-cent gas.
That you can't get anymore.
That's right. So
gas has changed so much in the past 30, 35 years. Fuel.
I've had the truck 33 years. It was my first truck. I've got a grandson that's 5 years old, and this will be his first truck when he turns 14.
What a legacy. What a legacy.
That's right.
Well, thanks for sharing, Stephen.